Good evening, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. We are here live and talking about the weather forecast for the next couple days and even through next week as well. Looks like my audio is working A-okay. If you're just joining us, if you have a question or concern or anything, if you want to ask me, feel free to ask away. We're talking about the weather again here on KENS 5 Digital. Today's high, guys, it was 95. That is the average for this time of year. I feel like I'm very zoomed in. Let me zoom out, or actually just kind of back up. That should be okay. Okay, guys, so happy Saturday night. Hope you had a wonderful start to your weekend. It is the last weekend of August. Time is flying by. And it was August-like today. You can see, I'll zoom in on the numbers, show you what we got. 95 was the high today. 106 is the daily record, which we were well away from that. Matter of fact, we are 11 degrees away from the 2011 record of 106. Today's morning low 76, and today's sunset was 8:02. Fun fact, as we go into September, obviously, days get shorter, right? As we slowly approach the winter solstice, December 21st, we slowly approach the shortest day of the year, meaning between now and December, days are gradually going to get shorter. And I do think sometime in early September, our sunset will be just before 8 p.m. I mean, at the peak of summertime, just after the summer solstice, our sunset, longest day of the year, was up to about 8:45 in San Antonio. So that just shows you how much sunlight we've already lost in the last couple months and as we slowly approach fall. That's how things are. 95 degrees today, 106 was the daily record. We did not hit 100, which is always fantastic news. But take a look at this, guys. If you haven't seen or heard already, we are near an all-time record. Matter of fact, 2009 holds the #1 spot. That is the gold, if you will. And back in 2009 in San Antonio, we hit triple-digit heat 59 times. We are at 58 this year for 2022. We are one away. You kind of just want to break it, right? And the thing is, it doesn't look like we are going to break it anytime soon. Is it possible we hit 100 in September? Yeah, it's happened before. Matter of fact, I do think we've hit 100 degrees in October before, so it's not out of the question we don't break this record, but it looks like the rest of this weekend, next week as well, pretty much the 7-day forecast stays under 100, and honestly, a lot of the days next week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, are going to stay under 90 degrees, so it's going to be a lot cooler as clouds move in and also the chance at rain. Meantime, temperatures are in the 90s right now, guys. If you're heading out for any late night plans, if you're going out, I was going to say going out to the beach, not the beach. I mean, if you can, I mean, if you will. I mean, if you are going down to Corpus Christi, it's mild down there, it's humid. And if you notice anything today, it was very humid. We have a lot of humidity rolling in from the Gulf, and that's why Air temperatures were in the 90s today, which doesn't sound bad. It's about right for this time of year. But when you factor in the humidity, the heat index was up above 100. So it was very, very humid today. I'm going to repeat that for tomorrow, so get ready for that. Temperatures right now, 80s and 90s. Heat index still out there, so the humidity is still taking a toll on the actual air temperature, especially in Pearsall at 98. That is the heat index out there. 98 is the heat index in Cotulla, 95 at Eagle Pass, and 93 in Beeville. Oh, man, that's nice. We have a breeze, so thankfully we have this. Now, most of today was light in regarding the wind speed. This morning when I was here, it was 5 miles an hour. We're on the 5 and 6 o'clock hour, about 10 to 15. Now it's up to 18 to 20, so that's nice. And it's a breeze, so keeps the air moving, but it's a double-edged sword, right? Because when you have southeast winds, that keeps the humidity high, especially from the Gulf of Mexico. But at least the air is moving, right? So we have a breeze out there this evening. Corpus Christi has been taken over by mosquitoes, John says. Oh, man. Yeah. So I lived in Corpus for 3 years. When I tell you, those mosquitoes are next level, man. They're the size of your hand. Mosquitoes down in Corpus because of just obviously by the water, the higher humidity, the more rain sometimes, along the coast. It just contributes to larger mosquitoes down there. So, oh man, I have a graphic for that. Hold on, guys. I have a mosquito graphic. As I put it on I'll just leave it on this right here. So if you have plans for your Sunday, here's what you can expect, and you can take a look at that as I look for this mosquito graphic. Someone mentioned, was it John? John mentioned Corpus Christi is being taken over by mosquitoes. John, you live in downtown Corpus Christi on the Bayfront. Wow. When I lived in Corpus, which was just a year ago, I moved here back in November. I lived on Staples and Curtis Clark Drive. That's where I lived. That was my apartment for like 2 years. And it was right next to the station. I was at KAAA in Corpus Christi. Matter of fact, that's our sister station from Kent's 5. And I lived there for 3 to 4 years. I was a morning meteorologist down there, and I loved every day by the beach. It was fantastic. Just not the mosquitoes, right? That's the bad part with living by the coast. It's obviously breezy. It's beach life. It's fantastic. But yes, the mosquitoes can be bad. But the beach is fantastic. Okay, so I have summer weather. Give me a second, guys. I have a mosquito graphic somewhere. Mosquito, where are you? Come on, man. I swear I made it. I made a mosquito graphic. It's somewhere in here. If I can't find it in the next 30 seconds, it has to be under this. Hold on. There we go. All right, guys. So, John, thank you for mentioning mosquitoes because this week's rain has been a lot. We've saw 1.5 inches of rain on Wednesday, 1/4 inch of rainfall on Monday. Tomorrow will be dry, only a 10 to 20% chance of some spotty rain tomorrow afternoon, evening, otherwise quiet. Now here's the graphic I made. I made a mosquito meter. So this is just based on what I personally see, so it's not like a forecast model or anything, but it's probably right because since this week's rain was a lot, between tomorrow and Tuesday, with more rain in the forecast, the mosquitoes are going to increase a lot. So, big takeaway, hot and humid conditions tomorrow, high on the mosquito meter. Please have off by with you if you're spending a long amount of time outside tomorrow or Monday. I think the weather will cooperate both days this weekend and obviously in the Monday as well, but Tuesday, that's when we start to increase our clouds again and then increase our chance at rain, and then by in turn going to increase the mosquito meter as well. So we're trending in the wrong direction, but it's normal for this time of year, right? I mean, late summer, early fall, temperatures cool down. Even with the rainfall, that increases a lot of the mosquitoes that are being put out there, right? So, all right, that's the mosquito meter. Mosquito meter. Yes, John, the mosquito meter. Yep, that's how it is. Southside floods really bad when it rains. So does downtown, and the flooding brings mosquitoes. Yep, that is exactly how it is, man. Matter of fact, here in San Antonio, some pretty good rainfall on, was it Thursday? So on Thursday, a pretty good downpour just sat right over central San Antonio between Hollywood Park, the airport, and we picked up like 2 inches of rain in just like 2 hours. It was incredible. But that's going to do it. I mean, just a lot of rain, and then you bring back heat this weekend. It was sunny today, highs in the 90s, high humidity. this is what's going to happen, guys. High mosquito meter. And you can see it goes from low to medium to high to, come on, man. Come on, man. We don't need mosquitoes in here. All right, guys. So let's back to the forecast. Tomorrow, 95 degrees, partly cloudy, sunny, hot, and humid. And again, very humid. Heat index will be near 100 to 101 in the city, and then higher values to the south and east towards Corpus Christi, for example. So the farther you are down to the southeast towards Beeville, George West, Victoria, Corpus Christi, Port A, the coast, right? That's the higher humidity values, and you generally tap into a higher heat index. Our air temperature will get higher here in San Antonio, but the heat index will get a lot higher there because of just so much moisture, so much water, and obviously the humidity takes a pretty big toll on the heat down there. So, rain chance tomorrow, 20%. Do not cancel plans over it. Do not worry about it. If we do see any rain tomorrow or even on Monday, it'll be after 3 p.m. and it'll just be spotty rain. We saw spotty rain today, and especially north, and let me show you actually what that looks like. So earlier today we saw, and you can see in Austin, this is actually the last 3 hours. The last frame you're seeing right there, that's pretty good rainfall between Johnson City, Marble Falls, Georgetown, and Austin. But let me rewind this loop back 6 hours and show you kind of what activity we're seeing. So you can see San Antonio today was dry. We escaped mostly clear. There was not much out there. There was a sprinkle that pushed through earlier today in northwestern Bexar County, maybe near Fair Oaks Ranch, Bernie area. It was just a sprinkle. It wasn't much. But look at that radar. That's how it's going to be tomorrow. Just spotty activity between Kerrville, between San Antonio, between Bernie, between Austin, and also near Floresville and Seguin. So just very spotty activity. That's what you can expect for tomorrow. So again, just to reiterate, guys, tomorrow 95. Rain chance 10 to 20%, mainly in the late afternoon, early evening. Better chance for rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And let me show you what's happening in the atmosphere. So good news, high pressure, it's not over us. A lot of time, especially in the summertime, this ridge of high pressure, that big blue H, gets right over Texas and just pushes down on the atmosphere. And it brings in a lot of heat, obviously a lot of humidity, and temperatures crank up to over 100. The good news is it's not as strong and it's farther away from us, and we continue in that trend. It moves towards Las Vegas and the desert Southwest. So if anyone's going to see pretty hot weather, it's going to be them next Wednesday, next Thursday, next Friday. Dry and sunny and hot for Las Vegas and the desert Southwest, California, everywhere out there. But for us, look at this. We have a little disturbance that's going to roll in on that eastern side. And it's right over El Paso, Tuesday into Wednesday. It's not going to be overhead, but with it near us, and then when you kind of pair that with what we call precipitable water. Say that 5 times fast. Precipitable water, precipitable water, precipitable water. It's hard. Anyway, tropical moisture moving in from the Gulf of Mexico, that's precipitable water. So what that is a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, a lot of clouds, a lot of humidity that can rain out. However, it needs something to trigger it. So like a frontal boundary, a storm system out west, daytime heat. All of those are triggers in the atmosphere that can help produce rain. So we have the fuel, and especially by next Tuesday, next Wednesday, next Thursday, we have the fuel in place, and with daytime heat and even a front moving in from the north, that's what we're expecting, and that upper level system out west, which you just saw on that previous map, this right here. All that in place, plus tropical moisture, or what we call precipitable water, all that coming together, great combo for more clouds, cooler air, and also chance at rain. Now this is the Weather Prediction Center's outlook for South Texas, the WPC. It's not a forecast model. This is what they're showing. I do agree with it, and forecast models actually kind of paint out a very similar picture. Tomorrow, don't cancel plans over any rain. Tomorrow's going to be sunny. It's going to be hot. Just to reiterate, here's tomorrow's planner. 95 to 96 tomorrow afternoon. Hot, very humid. If we see any rain, spotty, isolated between 4, 5, 6, and 7 p.m. That's about it. Back to this graphic right here. This rainfall forecast is over the next 7 days. So what you're seeing in these rainfall forecast amounts, not in 1 day, over 7 days. So flooding should not be a huge concern. However, the soil is still moist. Hate that word. It's still somewhat saturated. So if we do see heavy downpours moving Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we could see some isolated flooding. That's later on next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Our forecast rain totals call for about 1 to 3 inches of rain inside the San Antonio area. Higher totals towards the west. Why is that? Because you saw that upper level disturbance out near El Paso that moves in from the north on that eastern side of high pressure. I'll bring it back. Back. So by Wednesday, a low moves into the northern Mexico area, New Mexico, El Paso, West Texas. So that's where a lot of the rain is going to be centered at. When you combine moisture, upper level support, a front moving in from the north, a lot of those things, those factors are going to play into a bigger part into the entire, by and large, forecast. And you'll see next 7 days, 1 to 3 in San Antonio, 2 to 4 to 5, Eagle Pass towards Del Rio, pointing west into northern Mexico. The bulk of this rainfall is likely going to fall between Tuesday and Thursday. So obviously that's the middle of the work week. If you're going back to school, if you're going back to class, if you're going back to work, this is going to be probably the wettest time of the week. So please have an umbrella in the car just in case to get ready. Tomorrow, don't count on it. Monday, mostly dry, just some of those spotty showers tomorrow, Sunday, and for Monday as well. It's going to be hot, highs in the 90s, very similar through Monday. But Tuesday is when things start to switch up, start to change, and you'll see Wednesday 50 to 60% coverage on that rain, and that's probably the timing on when we could see some of this rain really go down. So to walk you through things, let's go through forecast models. So here's one. So this is tonight, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. early. It's mostly cloudy Sunday tomorrow. If you're going to church, if you're going out to HEB, if you're doing anything tomorrow morning, it's quiet. A few light showers out near Victoria and Columbus tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m., 4 p.m., highs in the 90s, 96 to 97 tomorrow. And if we see any rain, just like today, spotty activity, isolated stuff, low in coverage activity between Pearsall, Pleasanton, San Marcos, and Austin. And as we lose daytime heat Sunday night, tomorrow night, the rain goes away. These showers are driven by daytime heat, and that's what they need to really get going. Between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. is the best timing for some afternoon showers. Monday morning, very similar. Some coastal showers Monday morning, 7 a.m. Sunny skies Monday afternoon, so this is Monday. And highest coverage on Monday will be south of I-10, down I-37 towards Corpus Christi. So if you have any plans to go to the beach on Monday, don't cancel it. However, there will be numerous showers out there Monday, and some of them will drift in towards San Antonio Monday afternoon. So there's a 20 to 30% chance on Monday, and I might actually increase Monday's forecast rain chance because it looks decent, and you can see between about, lunchtime and 4 o'clock, it's quiet and sunny on Monday, but towards 5, 6, and 7 p.m., we could see a couple of those spotty downpours materialize and move towards Bexar County. And then Monday night, things quiet down. No daytime heat. Temperatures cool off. And then Tuesday, a little different. So that's what I talked about. So on Tuesday, I do think things change up drastically. We have more moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. We have that upper level disturbance out west moving towards El Paso and northern Mexico. There's a front in North Texas that will try to drag its way farther south. All this coming together and trying to destabilize the atmosphere. And I do think Tuesday, what you're seeing on this forecast map, rain coverage is going to increase. And you can see it's not everywhere, but scattered showers and a few isolated heavy downpours and storms will be possible mainly on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday, lower in coverage and mainly to the south, but on Tuesday, it does change up a little bit. So that's why we have the 7-day right here. Give it a second. And here is the 7-day forecast. So there it is. So Monday night, that's when things get a little unsettled. And then Tuesday night, Wednesday, into Thursday. That is our best timing on how much moisture is coming in. That upper level disturbance drops in from the north, and I do think that'll touch off scattered rain. And with more clouds comes cooler temperatures. So instead of 95 and 96, we'll be in around 88 to 89. And depending on how much rain we get and the timing on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that could keep temperatures down into the middle 80s. It's possible. So, yeah, thank God, thank goodness we have more rain because, again, this has been one of the driest years on record. San Antonio has only picked up how much year-to-date rain? So month-to-date rain, so August, let me see. Let's do this. This will show today's numbers. So today's number, 95, the high. That's average, so we are right on the money. 2011's record stays in place at 106. Precipitation today, 0. Month to date, 2.09. So that's August month to date. Year to date since January 1st is 7.21. That is very, very behind schedule. This is one of the driest first 6 to 7 to 8 months ever on record. If you're wondering, well, where's that number supposed to be? Year-to-date rainfall, that yearly total number you're seeing in the bottom left-hand corner at 7.21 for San Antonio, that number should be closer to about 18 to 19 this time of year. Because at the end of the year, our average yearly total is typically around 32 to 33. So given that we're in August and even into September, we should be already more than halfway to 32, which would be, around 18, 19, or 20. And we're not even at 8. So the fact that we're not even at 8 inches for the year-to-date rainfall, not good news. And this is why we've resulted in pretty bad drought. And matter of fact, this is a fun map. So let me show you this before we get back to the 7-day and I wrap things up, guys. Everybody doing okay? Good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day, wonderful night, being safe, having fun. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, everybody. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I was just reading the comments. I should probably read comments like this. Right? Hope you're having a wonderful night, guys. Here's the latest drought report. So actually, this is August 2nd. So this was the beginning of the month. Not too bad, right? And here's what it looks like now. So a change in about 26 days. Not good. Now, I do want to mention that this is not accounting for the heavy rain we saw back on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we picked up 1.5 inches in San Antonio, and even areas outside of the Bexar County picked up even more. So that latest drought report is not accounting for the rain on Wednesday, the 24th, which was a good chunk of this month's rain. I mean, before Wednesday, our month-to-date rainfall was probably at, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, which is not a lot. So a big chunk of this month's rain is really just this past Wednesday. San Antonio specifically. Now, back on Monday, back on Tuesday, a lot of areas outside of Bexar County and Medina County and Wilson County and Kendall County, some of those areas picked up 1 inch to 2 to 3 inches of rain in one day alone. And these numbers are just reflected at the airport, which is indicative of what San Antonio sees officially, just based on official numbers. So anyway, month-to-date rainfall, 2.09. The August average at the end of the month is 2.15. We do need rain, and again, the extended forecast keeps daily chances for rain and storms every single day. And here it is. I'll keep it on this for right now. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message or make a comment. We'll talk about the forecast and what to expect. But this is exactly what we're talking about, just kind of daily chances for rain and storms every single day after Monday. Tomorrow, plans should go off without a hitch. Monday, fine. Outdoor plans, fine. Spotty to scattered activity. Better chance at rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, all of next week basically after Monday. And that's good because considering where that drought report you just saw was at and the lack of rainfall, our year-to-date rainfall is at 7.21. Not great. We could certainly use a lot more. We're thankful for this past month. It's been great. It's been very productive, but we do need more, and you can see that's what it looks like for the 7-day. We'll leave it on here for the next several minutes, guys. For now, we will say goodbye and hope you have a wonderful night. That is the 7-day forecast. Cooler temperatures and just scattered to numerous showers between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tomorrow for your Sunday, last weekend of August, matter of fact, it is looking fine. 96 to 97, a stray shower in the afternoon. Same thing on Monday, better chances for storms by the middle of next week.